What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla. Today I have a review of the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Mighty Morphin Snizzard. That's right. We're gonna get snizzy with it today with the latest Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Lightning Collection Monster. That's right. We got Snizzard. You know I've been getting all of these guys. There's not one I'm not gonna get. Well, at least that's my plan. We like monsters here. We like all the kaiju and the monsters and Snizzard. He's one of those crazy ones from Mmpr. They had so many crazy ones. Cool box, as you can see. It is a closed box, so we have no idea what it looks like. My box is a little destroyed though, so bummer that happened. I got it through Amazon, though I did have the choice of getting this from Amazon or Pulse. I went with Amazon because it was shipping faster. I had this as well as Transmetal Megatron in the same order at Pulse, as well as Hasbro. This one shipped from Amazon, and Megatron is shipped from Pulse, so you'll see that one at some point as well. That's really cool. That looks good. So, without any further ado, it looks good. It's a nice box. Without further ado, oh, wait a second. You know what I just realized? This is not Tom Whalen art. This is different art. At least I don't think it is. It looks like a different style to me. Huh. How about that? Anywho, still a cool box. Without further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Snizzard all out of the package. I gotta say, he looks pretty good. I'm actually rather impressed with this guy. But before we take a look at him closer, let's do the accessories. And first up, you get a bow and arrow. Everything is snake themed, if you didn't know. So we get a little snake bow and arrow. You got a little cobra here as the arrow. Yeah, it's totally warped on mine. And in the promo pics, they were not warped, but, you know, I'm thinking maybe this is intentional, because when you pull it back, you know, everything, you know, kind of lines up fine. So the eyes on the snakes are painted red, which is cool. Not on this thing at all, but, you know, I appreciate that at least. So it is what it is. Let's see how this would work, though, if we were to do what I said here, pull it back, right? So put one in there, and then we'll take this and see if we could finagle it where he is pulling it back. Yeah, maybe it would work better this way. But then I think you'd have to go on this hand to make it feel right. Nah, see? You gotta flip it around. So I think this was messed up. I think something's messed up here, because it's not gonna really work the way I would like it to. I mean, you could finagle it, I guess. But it doesn't really hold. Again, you can finagle it, but it doesn't. I'm gonna say it doesn't look good. Then you get a long snake, lasso. And this one's not painted, just done in green. But, you know, the detail is there. It's pretty good. And you can put that in his hand. And you could be lassoing, you know, whoever you'd like. Don't have a Ranger on the desk right now, but hey, we got a Megazord. And I don't recall if this dude fought the Megazord. Mostly, they usually do, but I don't actually remember it. And, yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't actually remember it. So, obviously, this guy's a lot smaller, but you get the picture. And anything I found online didn't have him against the Megazord. So, yeah, I can't recall. You guys let me know down below. And we get a more, like, curled up snake here, which, again, looks pretty cool. These are very soft. So, you know, if you want to put this wherever, I don't know, like a really could go anywhere, honestly. You could put it on your opponents or on him, however you would like to use it. As you can see, he's got a lot of these curled up, so, you know, however you would like, it would work out for you, because it's pretty cool. I do like it. I do like it. Out of the 3 things I showed you so far, I like this one the best. And last but not least, we have a effect part, which looks pretty cool. It's got a circle in the middle, like a ball in the middle, and an energy flying out of it. So what this is see his crown? This, I know, when the Rangers, you know, shoot their blade blasters at him, he's able to, you know, gather those up and shoot them back at them, which is cool. So a little bit of energy transference, return volley, if you will, from that. It looks really good, and it really looks good on his head, so I do like that. I think that's very cool. Okay, so because the articulation is kind of closely tied with the look of the figure, I'm going to do everything all at once as we go. Does that make sense for this one? I think it does. It looks really cool. You know, we got old Bryan Cranston here. That's right, Bryan Cranston was the voice of Snizzard, which is very, very interesting. So let's start at the arms. You get hinge, swivel at the shoulder. You have a single jointed elbow, but it's very, very deep, and it could go back and forth. Little double elbow there, which is cool. Which is interesting. And they are pinless, which is cool as well. Then at the wrist, you have the same thing. You have a hinge and a swivel at the wrist. And then you have a waist. I think it's a ball jointed waist. Moves really nicely. The legs kick back and forth, which is good. You have a thigh swivel, and you have a single jointed knee, and a joint at the ankle that pivots as well, which is excellent. So that is pretty cool. The tail is on a big ball joint, and then you have a bendy wire here in the tail, which is nice. So looking at the tail, I really like it. I think it looks really good. The paint is nice, solid. You got some diamonds here, and then one with red in the middle, 2 with red in the middle that goes up into this part, which is cool. You got all these spikies. These spikies down here are not painted like the other ones. They're also really, really soft, so do be careful. The bottom segmented, you have the holes there because it has bendy wire in it. See, these are painted. These are not. I wish they were, but they're not. This goes all the way up. As you can see, the texture gets better. It's kind of soft down here, of course, and then it gets nice, you know, as you go higher. And again, you got that, and then you got these clear, like smoky looking dorsal fins. Very, very Titanosaurus looking dorsal fins. Really, really nice. I like that a lot, actually. Very, very cool. And again, I like the diamond paints. I think it looks good, and all these little spikies look pretty good. On the arms, the arms look pretty decent. Again, like cobras, which is cool. Eye paint, but then you got lighter green paint. That's, you know, to various degrees, okay. It kind of does give off like a natural look, which is good. See a little teeth on the mouth. There, that looks pretty decent. So, not terrible. Not terrible. I don't mind it. The front here looks really good. I like all this plating. I think it looks very, very nice. And as you can see, it gradiates into this darker color in the neck, which is actually really nice looking. And again, all these spikies look pretty good. You know, some paint mishaps here and there, but for the most part, I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind it. And the head sculpt, I think, is pretty nice. You know, you got this blue paint here, which at some points isn't so great, but, you know, for the most part, I don't mind it. Again, it has kind of a natural look, so it's not bothering me, is what I'm saying. Red eyes look really good. I do like it. The teeth are looking pretty decent. The mouth here, not bad. The jaw hinges right here. It's pretty cool. You got red in there. The crown looks really, really good. Very much like that. Really interesting design. The gold is on point. I do like it. Again, these are really, really cool. So, and then the last point of articulation looks really good too. You can open up the mouth. Got a hinge over here. You know, the jaw again hinges. So you can open up his mouth real wide to reveal more mouth. So these are actually all teeth, which is interesting. So in theory, it looks like you could just go all the way down almost. But it's very Biollante-esque as well. I do like that. The red in the mouth looks pretty good. Sculpt's pretty decent. And then he's got tonsil snakes. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Tonsil snakes. Which is pretty cool. And they are on little hinges in there. So you can move them around. I dig it, guys. I dig it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. This top part of the head moves as well, which is cool. So, very nice stuff here. I like it a lot, honestly. It looks really good. Oh, the legs. I didn't show you the legs. The legs are full of snakes wrapped around. No paint whatsoever on the legs. But there's so much detail, so much going on. I don't blame him. It looks pretty cool. A little bit of a black wash would make this even better, but I like what they've given us here. I think the legs look really good. A lot of snakes poking out. So, yeah, very, very cool. I don't know. I like this figure. He's not perfect. You know, there's some mishaps here, paint mishaps. But it's not terrible. And I honestly really like it. I do. This is, I think, one of my favorites that they've done. And I really didn't expect it to be. Yet, here it is. And I like it a lot. So, there you go. Very cool figure. And for your size comparison, we're going to keep it with the kaiju-sized figures here rather than, you know, be more of a kaijin, if you will, with the Power Rangers themselves, which, again, is the only thing I've seen it with. But, you know, I'll just imagine that I can't remember and I can't find clips of it fighting the Megazord. But here it is with a bunch of heroes and villains you might have in your collection. And I really like how all of these guys size together. And my final thoughts, I really like Snizzard. I really do. I think he's pretty cool. He really is. You know, the paint is not perfect, but I dig it. I dig the design. I think Hasbro did a good job. I think that the mouth came out really cool. I really like how they engineered that. So yeah, I'm fine with this guy. I really am. I think he's fun. He's got some cool accessories. Yeah, the bow's a little messed up, but otherwise, fun. Just a fun figure. I really dig it, and I really like how he sizes up with some of the kaijus and robots as you saw before. I think that is very cool. Again, that's why I'm into these guys. It's more for that than anything else. And in those terms, it really does work. There you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.